Hey y'all, what's up? Michael J. Howe here for lesson 2. So I got to thinking, after lesson 1, there was probably 2 groups of people. Some of y'all was probably like, man, that's just too easy, too simple, too quick, I need more. Other people might be like, man, I can't even make a sound on my guitar yet. What am I supposed to do? So I'm gonna digress just a little bit and just go back for the real beginners who are just picking up a guitar for the first time. But this is an exercise that I think every guitar player should do, regardless of their abilities, because it's just involves building dexterity and strength and ability and precision with your right and left hand working in tandem. So first of all, if you've never really played, get yourself a pick or fingers, whatever you want to end up doing. If you want to play rock and roll and palm mute, that's great. If you want to play finger style and do a bunch of classical, whatever. Pick one and just kind of go with it for a while. The first thing you want to do though is you want to start just making sound on each string like this. Get your metronome going and be like, do some type of an alternate, whether you're doing a down up pick or you're doing a first or second finger, whatever. Get your metronome and get going with it, right? Whatever speed you can do consistently. And then drop string. You know, I like to focus on one particular technique at a time. You know, it can get overwhelming if you try to do too much at a time, you know. And then you want to make clean and consistent, even strokes where the volume is pretty much the same. You know, you also want to be able to do this soft and harder. It's not all just one volume, you know. You want to be able to play with dynamics too. And it all starts with the pick hand, you know. So you'll go down each string. Remember, music is just time. So if it don't have some kind of consistent pulse to it, you're not really playing music yet. About 2. Okay, so once you got that, now we're going to start taking frets and we're going to push down the strings and do that with it in order to make a sound. So instead of having this open E note, now we're going to start hitting this first fret here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to assign a fret to each finger. So we're going to do the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you press down, you want to make sure you're kind of just to the side of that fret. You don't want to be out in the middle of it. You want to be right to the side of that fret. I hope you guys can see that right. You know, you don't want to be back over here somewhere. You want to have the sucker right up there, right next to that. That's where you're going to get the best sound and the best contact of the string hitting the fret. And all you're going to do now is you're just going to add those 2 things together where you play 1 fret for each finger. Right? So you got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're alternating down, up. Or if you're finger picking, you're like, and this works for like bass guitar and stuff like that too, you know, whatever. Now, we're going to do the same thing down all the strings. Then just move it up 1 fret and go backwards. When you get back to here, move it up a fret and go back up. And so on. Again, try to get a consistent pulse of time in there. Use a metronome if you have to. And if this seems like I'm going too quick, it's because I'm trying to keep my little lesson videos short. But take your time with it. If in order to make it consistent and clear sounding, if you have to be slow, it's okay. But when you get better at it and you get more strength and dexterity, you can speed it up. Now when you get back up, when you get up here to this 12th fret, now what you're going to do is you're going to go backwards. And then shift down 1 fret when you get to the bottom. Now this is something that I do before every single gig, even to this day, even though I'm an advanced guitar player, right? It's because it's always building your strength and your accuracy, and it also wears your guitar in, right? It wears all your frets evenly and gets kind of all the pores of the wood, or whatever you want to call it, the grain, kind of vibrating and opening up, and it kind of makes the guitar come alive, you know, where every single note you play on this fretboard sounds good to you because you've already played it, you've already been there, your hands have made that sound, and it's become muscle memory. Now some of you more advanced people might be like, hey, that's not really chromatic, you're missing a note every string, and like, yeah, but that's not really the aim of this exercise. It's simply just to get your fingers being able to push the frets and work in tandem here, right? So this might be for more beginner guys, right? Now, I would recommend, if that wasn't a good lesson for you, if you're like, man, that's too easy, I already got that. Well, now let's go into the next one. Maybe you're ready to start connecting our C to shining C. Again, it was the inspiration from Trey Anastasio that kind of pushed me into doing something like this. I just think it's a good idea, and I can provide some kind of value for some other people. But I'm real tired right now because I worked pretty hard today, so I'm going to let you go. I'm going to keep it here, and I hope this helps somebody. This is lesson 2. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, engage. It helps. Thank you. Appreciate it.